Hey guys, Marissa at KitchenTableStamper.com. I wanted to just really quickly run through on video the Stamp of the Month Club cards. We're going to make this I Fell For You real quick. And I just wanted to show you when you get your kit, your parts are all in the bag here ready to go. Some things that I wanted you to note is when you pull out this Bermuda piece, that's for both of your Bermuda labels. There's enough room to stamp 2 labels and cut them out. If you don't have the labels, vintage labels stamps and vintage labels dies, you can definitely substitute those. Your slate cardstock squares nest inside the shell cardstock panel, and you're going to cut a decorative edge at the bottom of this shell panel. I used the medium-sized scallop border and cut my little edge there. Okay, and then you'll also get a sugar cardstock panel, 2x3 panel, and you're going to cut 2 ovals out of there. You can use Nestability's ovals, or I used the vintage labels, the smallest oval in there, so you can get 2 of those out of there. So I did some of that ahead of time so that we can move through this a little quicker. Don't want it to be too slow in the video. So from your Bermuda cardstock, you've cut out your label, and from your sugar, you've cut out your small oval. I'm inking up the I Fell For You stamp from Let's Be Adventurers, and you're just going to stamp that right in the center of that small oval. Okay, and then also in your card kit, you're going to find a Bermuda, a long skinny Bermuda piece, and a latte square. On the latte square, you're going to stamp your Eiffel Towers. You're making 2 in your card kit, so you can go ahead and stamp 2 of those down if you'd like to. And then you're also going to stamp just those little open spaces on the Bermuda, because I like the detail of having the Bermuda show through like they would on the real Eiffel Tower. So I'm going to stamp those out. Now we're just going to use one of these right now to assemble this. I've got some scissors, and I did a little trim out here of the Eiffel Tower. And I just cut it close. One of the things that you want to remember, unless you're paper piecing, you're going to cut just outside of the line of your stamped image. That'll give you a crisp and complete image when you're done cutting it. Okay, you also want to hold your scissors with your thumb and your ring finger or middle finger, giving the scissors the support that they need with your index finger and your ring finger. Okay, so that's how you hold the scissor. When you're cutting close, you want to turn the item that you're cutting and not the scissor. If you turn the paper, you'll have better control. I'm going to cut that down so I can get a little closer. And then that's it, really. I'm also going to cut out the little open spaces from the Bermuda one and lay them right over the latte Eiffel Tower. That gives you the appearance of an open space there. If you wanted to, those little open spaces in the Eiffel Tower, you could cut them out with an X-Acto knife. You could color them with a marker. You could just leave it the way it is. I mean, isn't that cute? Oh, I got a little spot here where I was going to go back and get a little closer. So, there. Alright. And then from the Bermuda ones, I cut out these little windows. Now here I'm paper piecing them on, so you can cut right on the line if you can do that accurately. Alright. So there's those little guys. I'm going to leave them all as one piece until I'm actually ready to glue those little openings on. Okay, I should zoom in a little bit there so you can see them. How'd you like my pink tablecloth at the kitchen table stamper? Isn't that hysterical? Alright, so I've got a little glue pen here, and I'm going to add some glue on where those open spaces should be. And then I'll cut them apart from each other so that I don't lose them in the meantime. And stick them right on that glue. Or I can stick them right to my finger. Alright, a little more glue. Another snip. If you don't want to do that, you can definitely just hit those with a little marker or cut them out with an X-Acto knife. If you're good with an X-Acto knife, go ahead and do that. But I like how they leave a little the look of an open space there, just like the Eiffel Tower would be. Okay, so then you'll just adhere these all together and make your label. Let's see here, like that. And this little guy, give him some adhesive. Stick them on there. Cute, isn't it? All right, back to these pieces here with your slate piece with the text on it, a little adhesive, adhere it to the shell. Now, something that you want to note when you get your kit, you're going to have two pieces that are short with a blunt end and two pieces that are longer, and they're going to have a cut, like a angle cut. This is your piece for your bow. This is your piece for your, let me zoom out for you. That's a piece for your card. Okay, so a little adhesive on the back of this. I love to do bows like this. All right, got the adhesive because I'm going to adhere that right to the card when I'm done. Okay, put your ribbon across the front of your card, and then you'll just fold and tuck those edges right onto that adhesive line that you just put down. Okay, so you got that little guy done. I went ahead and added a little, what I thought was kind of a feminine detail. I took my crocodile and just punched right along in each one of these scallops. I think that it softens them up a little bit. It only takes a second, but when I put the card below, you'll be able to see all those little holes punched out. Makes a nice little detail. All right. I'm gonna use a little bit of a foam adhesive here on the back of my label. I got a dot and I'm just gonna snip it in half and put some at each side. Peel that, stick this little guy down. And then for my bow, I'm gonna slide the longer piece up under the piece that we put across. Okay. So it's just right underneath there. See that? Let me zoom you in a little bit. Am I making you dizzy yet? You'll be able to see a little better. There you go. And then for the bow, I'm just gonna loop up over my index finger. Swoop down over the top. I'm gonna push the ribbon through the opening that we're holding there. And then pull. Finesse the ends there and give them a trim. There it is. I fell for you. All right, I'll be back again with another card in just a minute.